Greetings, friends. This is Elizabeth Shermer with an intuitive reading for the Grids of Light on Tuesday, October 7th. Today's reading is in anticipation of tomorrow's lunar eclipse, which happens at 3:51 a.m., and that's Wednesday, October 8th, Pacific Daylight Time. This reading is in effect for the coming month, and that's because a lunar eclipse offers or brings us a special gift that is available for the full month ahead until the next full moon, which happens on November 8th. So before I offer the reading today, the tarot reading, I'd like to say a little bit about the unique nature of lunar eclipses and why they are so special and hold such powerful potential in our lives if we know how to tap into the gift. First, I'd like to show you the really beautiful formation of this month's full moon spread. And you can see there's a blue kite formation outlined. And then also, here, let's see if I can hold this here. There's a blue kite formation. And then also there is a square formation with the moon and the sun. The kite is with the moon and the sun, and then also this square. And the square happens to be formed by Pluto in Capricorn, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. So the kite itself, even a kite alone, is really holds powerful opportunities, especially such a symmetrical and beautiful kite. And the kite in general brings the opportunity for inspiration and illumination of new potentials and a kind of a liftoff of higher potentials. This kite is formed by all four quadrants of the astrological chart, which means that when you access the potentials of this kite, it activates your fullest potential or dharma, or your highest possibility in this life. It puts you in a closer relationship with what you're here for, your life purpose. The significance of Pluto in Capricorn squaring the sun and moon has to do with Pluto's potential for transformation. And on the highest level, Pluto represents your ability to release old ideas or perceptions or limiting perceptions and expand more fully into your highest purpose in the universe. And especially Pluto in Capricorn is representing a dissolving of old forms and a release of old limitations that limit your freedom. So the combination of the Pluto-Capricorn relationship with the kite is signifying a huge potential for inspiring expansion and freedom related to positive change in your life. And so I was inspired to pull the Eon card today. And I didn't actually draw this from the deck. I pulled it to share with you because the Eon card is used to represent fire and inspiration and illumination of your highest purpose. And it also can be correlated to the planet Pluto. And so this is a message. There's a potential right now for you to step into a new experience of your own divine self, a new birth of what's called the divine child within, and you stepping into your highest path of potential and purpose. So I find the Eon card incredibly inspiring, and will be working with it this coming month as a reminder that I can manifest new levels of vision and inspiration and realization in my life. So let's move to the spread now with that inspiration of the Eon. And the first card I'd like to share with you is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is in the position. Now these are the cards I drew asking for a message for each of us for support. And the Ace of Wands appears in the position of the mind. And it represents inspiration and fire and illumination. This is the birth of the fire of that Eon card. It's a birth of new strength and will and vitality and enthusiasm, a feeling of passion, re-inspiring or a new enthusiasm and infusion of awareness of what's possible in your life. The experience and gift of a new sense of freedom and possibility. The card all the way to the left in the position of the physical world or the body, the Ace of Discs. Here are two aces. There are only 4 aces in the deck. Whenever we receive even one, it represents a gift of new birth. So 2 aces in a spread of 3 cards is significant and is emphasizing the possibility for fortunate change in your life right now. The Ace of Discs in the realm of the physical world is representing your capacity now to really anchor into your own wisdom, the importance of grounding, the importance of connection to the earth, the importance of listening within. And this is actually part of the auspices of the astrology chart, which have to do with a special gift that arrives with the lunar eclipse this month, which is the gift of a new depth of connection to the wisdom and divine intelligence of the realm of the earth. All the helpers of the earth and the keepers of the earth and the elementals and the guides within the earth that are available to support us. And remember that our bodies are also the earth. So this illuminated intelligence is also the intelligence of our own inner body. And in the coming month, with the portal that opens with the full moon eclipse, you have the gift of a new level of connection to the inner intelligence of the earth. For those of you interested in astrology, this is signified by the Sabian symbol for 16 degrees Aries. So, the position of earth, a gift of a new connection to your ancient inner wisdom and the healing capacities and the capacities of embodiment that come from this deeper connection with the intelligence of the earth and the intelligence of your inner wisdom. And then all the way to the right in the position of spirit, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords in this spread is representing new capacity or your capacity to tap into your own inspired inner authority and leadership. This is a gift of source and spirit to you, a gift from your higher self of discernment and the integration of your intellect with compassion and intuition. It's a picture of the highest mind and the ability to make really good decisions because it comes from alignment of your heart and your intuition and your mind. She is I think of her as the deepest kind of authentic leadership, the ideal leader. And this is your ability to access really, really good decision making. And one of her interesting capacities that may come up for you this month is her ability to reconcile dissonance or polarity, to create peace between 2 dissenting views or 2 dissenting perspectives or points of view. So should that happen this month, with all this infusion of new energy, should you experience contrast, realize that if you're willing and able to go within, you can ask for help and receive really clear guidance and clear decision making. So lots of new energy, lots of new potentials, the fire of inspiration and freedom, and the importance of grounding and listening within in order to stay in alignment with the potentials. And so feeling excited about this gift of the lunar eclipse for the coming month, I drew one more card asking if there was another message or anything else to consider or any additional guidance. And the 4th card I drew was the card for fortunate change and blessings, which is the Chariot. The Chariot has an additional piece of guidance for us. And I'm just noticing, looking now, at the symmetry between the Wheel of Fortune on the Chariot and this beautiful mandala at the center of the Ace of Discs. That Wheel of Fortune that's spinning in the center of the charioteer signifies the importance of internally staying balanced while we participate in change. The Chariot represents the principle of fortunate change and blessing as we move forward, the capacity to trust and to step into external change from a place of inner alignment. So as you look forward to this month and as you participate throughout this entire month in these frequencies of change and alchemy and freedom and inspiration and new possibilities, dissolving of the old, stepping into higher expressions of your own potential, remember the message of the Chariot, that you can trust the fortunate change that is coming into momentum for you, and that all you really need to access those fullest potentials this month is find that still quiet place within that allows you to stay balanced within the expression, or as you participate in all of the circumstances of your life and the change around you. A lunar eclipse opens a portal in the sky, and that's at the moment when the earth comes between the sun and moon, and for a moment the moon becomes unplugged and normal rhythms of time and space are suspended. So we say that an eclipse, a lunar eclipse, opens the potential for quantum leaps, because you can, if you come into alignment with this gift of inner wisdom and inner alignment, you can make quantum leaps forward in your life. And holding that intention for the coming 4 weeks until the next full moon will put you in alignment. And then you can expect these marvelous changes and new births that are initiated by these two aces to come into form in the coming months. So I was really happy. I'm really happy to connect with you today and to be sharing this coming month with the gift of inner wisdom and the alchemy of change, fortunate change and blessing. And I hope that you have an amazing month. And I look forward to connecting again in a couple of weeks at the next new moon. This is Elizabeth Shermer with an intuitive reading for the Grids of Light.